Hey everybody, and welcome back. In this video, what we're going to talk about are how to move the lower body correctly. And a lot of golfers that are out there, because of everything that you see online with the modern teachings and all this stuff, everybody thinks that it's, dip the dang shoulder, get this tilt, pressure into the lead side, and then come down on this pattern, and then try to square everything up, and then come through. Not even close. Not even close to what Hogan was doing, okay? What we've got to understand is, like Hogan would come up here, he'd take that club away, he'd get to the top, and then all of a sudden, he would go this way. And remember on the shell video, it starts with the knees and the lower body, and it starts with the knees and the lower body. But there's a lot more to it, okay? Most of the professionals that you're going to look at online, they all do this correctly, probably thanks to Ben Hogan, okay? But they have the right information. So what actually really happens when I'm coming up to the top, the first thing that moves in the transition is not me dropping the hands. It's not me starting with the shoulders. It is this trail knee goes to internal rotation. Then as soon as this happens, the domino effect is your right or trail buttocks cheek is going to start moving around the back of the heel. Then it's going to get to this, feels like to the side of the ankle. And at that point, Hogan has already started to release the club, and then the club swings by. Up on this, it'll go just like that, and then it'll come up here, and it'll start hitting all these things. But what you have to realize is it's the trail knee. So all of a sudden, here's Hogan's trigger, trigger, trigger. So believe it or not, it's not just like some people think Hogan just moved the knee into the left. It's the knee starts going, into the trail leg. The lead knee starts going into the trail knee. But when that's happening, the trail buttocks is rotating to get him to the top. So now all of a sudden we've got to do the opposite in the downswing. The first thing that moves is that trail knee starts going into rotation. Look what it does to my hip. Bingo. Now from here, okay, let me get my foot right. So all of a sudden it's trail knee. Now it looks like there's a lot of lateral in that, right? So if we did it right and got the rebound, there it is. Now it's the trail knee. So it's this way, trail knee. Then the trail knee starts giving. This is where it seems like there's that load, and you'll feel it in the top of your leg here. And then all of a sudden, now the back part of your trail buttocks has to be turning. And then all of a sudden, it's like, now I've got to release right. And that's why it looked like Hogan had these bent legs and being straight posted up right here. He doesn't really start to post up until over here, way over here. And you can look at it like on the Blob Man or whatever that little software thing is that they tried to put Hogan's swing in, okay? So from this angle, we will see, really it's here. Okay, let me get my right foot a little better. Sorry about that. It's going to be here. Then it's going to be that. It's going to be that. So watch what happens. Right knee, trail buttocks, release. So when you can understand, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a weird move for some of y'all because you're so used to doing something with your hands or doing something with here. But to start the transition in the downswing, it is trail knee goes internal, trail knee goes internal. And look at when I do that, I'm going to push my trail knee. Watch what happens to my body. Push. Now I'm going to be here and I'm going to say, okay, put your hand on your buttocks and feel like you're turning it like this. So all of a sudden it's trail knee, buttocks. Look where it's put my hands. right on this path. Like Hogan, it starts with the knees and then the hips and then, you know, whatever. And then it brings you into a position to hit. Because again, we're going to get into this in another video. The release is not happening where people think down here. We're going to get into that to the next video. But right here, there's the sequence. There's the sequence. Bingo. And you're going to nail it every single time. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.